We're back at Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami, Kher. I've got Zach with me. Zach, South Africa, 218 for 5 after 35 overs. At the 15th over point, there was 78 for 1. In these 20 overs, India's picked up those crucial 4 wickets. Quinny de Kock getting to his 100, got out on the 106. Bavuma 48. Joyda said something in the previous comm box. He said that a batter has to do something wrong to get out. And it was not the best delivery that Jadeja bowled, but Bavuma went for it, got out. And since then, they've lost quite a few wickets.
Well, the modern day white ball cricket, subcontinent conditions, that's what you expect. This has been a high scoring series that way. The batters have managed to dominate the series so far. You've been seeing hundreds from pretty much every innings. You've had someone who scored 100, which we've been talking about. Today, it's Quinton de Kock, batted very well. But I think, South Africa still maybe missed a trick by pulling Markram down that order. It didn't really help his form. Got out early in this game as well. But I think on the whole, if you look at it, what Indian bowlers will be happy with is that even though South Africa have been going decently strong with the bat, they still managed to pick those wickets. And I think, the last 15 overs, the main deciding factor can be if bowlers continue to take wickets, that can add to that cushion which you're talking about. If same score with maybe 1 or 2 wickets less, you would have expected a completely different end to this innings. Bowlers would have felt more pressure. But I think there's something to fight about right now for the bowlers, and keeping wickets in mind. If they're able to take maybe one more before they get to the back end, the back 10, then that will be just about the ideal start for the death overs for Indian bowlers.
Well, you're talking about pressure on bowlers, Zach. There was a lot of pressure on Prasidh because his 2 overs, he went for 27.
Yeah.
Then he was taken off. In the next spell that he came in, he's picked up those wickets, which were very important. And also given that confidence that he needed because he's picked up 3 very important wickets.
Well, this should give him a lot of confidence, even though when you look at the economy, it's still on the higher side. But I think the key is when you're talking about Prasidh is the length. Today you look at the dismissals which he's got. They were all on the fuller deliveries. Yes, in this format, you got to be able to bowl those bouncers as well, those heavy back of the length hard deliveries. But the percentage still needs to be in favor of the fuller deliveries. And I think today he managed to do that in the second spell. He backed himself, got a crucial wicket of Quinton de Kock as well. Markram forcing him to come on the front foot. I think that is going to be a good parameter for Prasidh to judge himself in terms of his bowling. If he's able to replicate and back himself to bowl that touch fuller, is definitely going to create good wicket-taking opportunities for him. Obviously, 2 tough games. You walk in, you'll always feel those nerves, that pressure. But when you take wickets, it certainly eases off that pressure.
And are you happy with the way Rahul's rotated his bowlers, especially that 6th bowler, because he's done his job now and we've seen Kuldeep still has 5 remaining?
Yeah, I think that's the main aim, isn't it? Yes, Tilak has been on the expensive side, but as a captain, you wanted to make that move because you will then have enough options to rotate. Also, Prasidh's form must be playing on his mind to a certain degree. There's no doubt about that. But I'm happy the way he's rotated his bowlers right now, also bringing Ashdeep back. So he's not been stuck in terms of using his resources. So he's trying to do. Trying to be proactive to take wickets, and I think that's something. Obviously, someone needs to put the hand up, which was Prasidh in today's game. With regard to taking wickets, but generally the rotation of the bowlers was fairly decent.
Well, for South Africa, they have Corbin Bosch to follow. We know he's had a good run so far. How do you think South Africa is going to end things?
I think for Indian bowlers, like how we said that, they will have to take maybe 1 or 2 wickets before they get into the back 10. From South Africa's point of view, it's exactly the opposite, isn't it? You want Marco Jansen to continue with the kind of form he's shown right throughout the Test series and then the ODI, and then Bosch to follow and collectively with the youngster Bravis around, him playing a good hand. If everything falls into place, I think these three batters contributing nicely for South Africa, then they can still make a total, which is going to be a challenging one for India to chase down.
So South Africa will be happy with 300 from here on?
I think they should still look at 330 is something. You have 218 run a ball is going to get you to you add another 80, 90 runs is going to be 310, 315. So I think they will be still keeping 340, 350 as a number to chase, provided all things go well.
All right, then we will wait and watch. So do join us in our mid-match show for all the discussion. Thank you so much for watching Cricbuzz Comm Box.